Welcome to Panther Sports Talk inside the UNI Panther Wrestling Room with head coach Doug Schwab, and we're almost to Christmas. Talk about November and December, a blend of a lot of open tournaments and a couple duels mixed in there. How are things going from your perspective?
I mean, it's always a little bit of a mixed bag, you know, because especially you go to tournaments and, you know, this guy wrestled really well, this guy, you know, maybe struggled a little bit, but it's just being consistent over time and that you continue to see growth and that, hey, if we're making mistakes in one area, that those are starting to get shored up. As far as effort and from the first tournament to the last duel, I mean, effort and hustle and fight, the things that we really have been hammering on, they've been doing. You know, we're always going to work to try to get better. One of the best, you're in one of the best tournaments in the country in Las Vegas and got fourth there. Thought guys competed well, but not great. You know, so I think that's okay when for December and we're not quite at our peak. We don't need to be at our peak now, but you also want to show signs that, hey, we got some of the best guys in the country. There's little edges that we can put on them as we go throughout the season, and that's what we're going to work to continue to do. So we're at our best at the end of the season, you know, and using the whole season as a way to really just continue to improve and get better and learn about our guys. And I said, if they go out there and they compete really hard and battle, then we have a lot more information to use to be able to help them get better too. So, and they've been doing that.
Talk about those lower weights and some of the guys that have really sticking out, whether it is in a duel or competing in a tournament. I
mean, Elber every single time, man, competes his tail off. Had a really good UNI Open. Was able to win that. I think beat a guy that was around a 12 guy in the finals, and really wrestled and beat him handily. You know, was good to see how he competed with a little bit of an edge. Max is rounding back into shape, had off-season surgery, and still working back into it a little bit. And we put him under the gun, put him out to Vegas right away. But when you believe in a guy and you know that they can compete with the best guys in the country, sometimes they don't have to feel perfect to be able to still win. You know, they might get to the national tournament and not feel perfect, so you have to know that you can handle that. You know, Lujan's been wrestling really, really well. Like what he did the other day, just wrestled a good competitor kid that had been an All-American before, and match was close, and then you saw him just kind of turn the tide, where that kind of, talk about leaving a mark on a guy or that snowball, you get that momentum, that's what was able to happen. He scored, and then that guy, you could just see him drop off the cliff. And we have to be able to do that more. And Foster's had a really good start to the season. I love how he's competing. And I left some guys out, but those are guys that are competing where, like, man, they're ready to make their mark as being one of the best guys in the country.
We'll talk more with Coach Doug Schwab right after this here on Panther Sports Talk.